find out eventually if you're not married, you will find out. So it's a simple poem. It's called Under the Sun. I look to the sun. As its sun rays touch everything my eye can see, and I can't help but to picture and flashback generations like my mom whiplash from a time walk through past generations and past venerations of new swags, ideas, philosophies, and inventions of man. Passing away every grain of sand through the hourglass of time, through their favorite pastimes. It's like I see the span of time from beginning to end in a prophetic flash. Looking up at the sun, I see its faithfulness to endure the fury and folly of fallen humanity through centuries of lust-driven pursuit for vanity and light of the grand scheme of things, in the simple light of the grandness of the sun pursuing fantasy. And I can't help but to imagine the sun laughing because it sees us trying to do all that's been done. It's been all said and done, says the insane philosopher who sprays sane sayings for that struggling saint to stay sane. You see, we could look at the world with all that shine, wine, fine-looking women and men, unreminded of the venom in them, and dang near lose our mind. Or what's worse, going through the motions of devotion. Going round and round like revolving doors of our religious routines. Round and round, in and out of our church doors. Round and round, revolving like a carousel. Belly filled with pink cotton candy and chewy caramel apples, you're getting sick. Round and round, you're revolving around religious practices, picketing like social activists, slandering, scorning, criticizing others while you capitalizing, adding another notch to your spiritual belt. It's a vicious cycle as each day you pass under the sun, spending it while you're doing good deeds with nice smiles, witnessing and track passing as we try to prove our devotion is pure from a clean heart. Giving your very best as you try hard. Remember the sermon from Sunday, give Christ your all as you feel a strange disconnection between your religion and your heart, along with the centrifugal force threatening to yank you out from under the sun of this spiritual solar system. Go round and round, round and round like a 44 Magnum revolver as you play Russian roulette with your soul, because it's a shot shy of suicide when we act like the only place we could be spiritual was on Sunday or in Christian activities or an occasional session on our knees reading a couple verses from an infinite career spoken word when our whole lives should be a devotion to God. Standing under the sun, witnessing its rays blanket the land from your land to my land, I too have felt of my pure devotion to the God. Like when I got saved, I got handed a list of chores, principles, and doctrines to be governed by in exchange for the Holy Spirit, the forgotten God.
That's good.
Like my easy yoke was hijacked and placed for a heavy burden of religious duty, pressed into time. The holy and sacred are pressed into the grind of time slots and schedules of a Western mind. A rational anxiety prepared from a hustle and flow society. Pastors becoming CEOs to build their empires. Cracking the whip on the congregation till they broke and dead tired. And we wonder why the world calls us lies. Claiming we know the risen, resurrected one who defeated death like he had no business challenging the king. But it's hardly like the book of Acts where cats knew that Peter, James, and John were with Jesus. You see, the evidence of him should be presently evident in us as well as it was with them, but we're stuck in the cycle of doing all that's been done under the sun. We've done it all. Endured through the trials, battled for the truth of the gospel against the onslaught of Satan's apostles, stood firm under the gun, but we must be blind. Because the one thing we've lost, no, better